It became clear post-COVID that companies were going to expect to manage their global workforce under one roof. And, our ethos, kind of two ingredients. One is we always play the long game. So we don't need a quick duct tape solution. We don't need to run out and buy a company. We don't need to go do partnerships and integrate third-party software into our platform that way. We said, we're going to take the most important markets and we're going to build fully native payroll in those countries. And for our employer of record or contractor of record products, you can pay through our system. And if you have your own headquarters in that country, or if you are fully headquartered in that country, you can run payroll in those countries through Rippling Payroll, just as in the United States, and built a central global payroll platform that then each country kind of plugs into. And that strategy, as fraught at it as it is from a technical perspective, has paid off dividends. Our largest non-US markets are now the largest markets. It's Canada, the United Kingdom, Australia, where we do really well in those countries with our native product. Then we partnered on the long tail, not the long tail, like the mid tail and the long tail of countries beyond that with a standard global payroll product. And the point is that the effort was deliberately a multi-year effort to just burn down the countries so that we would have a single global payment rail that every company could use in every country in the world. It was very clear that was going to be the path. It was very clear that companies were going to want to manage all countries in one system. And I think the value proposition for Rippling today is sort of stunningly clear, like especially, with AI. When let me give you a concrete example. When you want to do bonus, let's say spot bonuses or commission payments, if you use a cobbled together system, a third-party system integrated to your HC, and you got to sit there and you got to manually enter each of these different bonuses into each individual pay run. You got your UK pay run, which is next week. You've got your Australia pay run, which is tomorrow. You've got your US pay run in 3 days. And you get your hourly pay run and your non-exempt pay run, or so your exempt pay run. And you've got to go in and put all these things into all of those runs for all of these people in all of their currencies. And as a payroll administrator, you can just imagine, this is not super intellectually engaging work. You just got to not mess it up. The Rippling agent, when you give it a CSV and say, here's 30 people who need bonuses inserted into the next available pay run in their local currency, off it goes. It just does it. It comes back, it tees it up, it shows it to you in a table, you hit go.